It was just after sunrise in a quiet American neighborhood on the outskirts of a mid-sized city. The streets were still damp from rain the night before, the kind of morning where the world feels paused, holding its breath. Mark Reynolds, a 42-year-old delivery driver, had pulled his truck over to the side of the road to check a loose strap. He was running behind schedule, already stressed about bills, gas prices, and a teenage son who barely spoke to him anymore. Life had been heavy lately, and his mind was miles away, until he heard it. First it was faint, almost easy to ignore. A soft, desperate sound that didn't belong to the hum of traffic or the chirping birds. Mark froze. He turned off the engine and listened again. There it was, clearer now. A whimper. Weak. Afraid. Mark followed the sound toward a storm drain near the sidewalk. He knelt down and peered into the darkness. What he saw made his chest tighten. Far below, stuck between slick concrete walls, was a dog. Mud-covered. Shaking. Its eyes wide with panic. The poor animal had likely been washed into the drain during the storm and couldn't climb out. Every movement only made it slip further down. Mark tried calling to it softly, hoping to calm it, but the dog just whimpered louder. He looked around, heart racing. He had no rope. No tools. No idea how deep the drain was. He knew one thing for sure. He couldn't just walk away. He called 911, his voice shaking as he explained the situation. There's a dog trapped in a storm drain. I don't know how long it's been there, but it's alive. Please send someone. Within minutes, sirens echoed through the neighborhood. Not blaring but purposeful. A fire engine pulled up, followed by a smaller rescue unit. Firefighters stepped out, their faces serious but calm. Captain Luis Hernandez, a veteran firefighter with over 20 years of service, approached Mark and listened carefully as he explained everything. Captain Hernandez crouched beside the drain and looked down. The dog looked back up at him, eyes full of fear and exhaustion. The captain exhaled slowly. "All right," he said firmly. "We've got you. You're not alone anymore." The crew moved with practiced precision. They blocked off the road, set up safety cones, and began removing the heavy metal grate covering the drain. One firefighter lowered a flashlight to get a better look. The dog whimpered again, pressing itself against the wall. "She's scared," one firefighter said quietly. "But she's holding on." The rescue wasn't easy. The drain was narrow, slippery, and deeper than expected. The water level was low, but the walls were slick with algae and mud. One wrong move could injure the dog, or the firefighter. Still, no one hesitated. Firefighter Jake Miller volunteered to go down. He was one of the youngest on the crew,